What is going on? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is obviously a very different type of video, different setting, different style, different everything. I know my eyes are red. I was going to lie and say that it's because I'm having allergies, but that will not be true. I was crying, but it's not about anything sad. I was just reading a really good book, and there was a quote in there by Eleanor Roosevelt that said, "You must do the thing you think you can't do." I don't know what it is about that quote that always gets me. So that's why my eyes are like that. We're not gonna be the YouTuber that's crying today. I'm not planning to edit this video, so this is gonna be really interesting how I'm gonna get through this. But I wanted to make this video because this is not the video I was planning to film today. In fact, I already have a different video filmed, edited, ready to go, but this is something that is really, I want to say it's stressing me out, but it's not stressing me out because it's technically not my problem and technically not even my business. And I don't even know if the light is on. I don't even know if I should make this video and put it out there because I can see how someone would watch this video and then feel judged, which is never my intention. So I guess before I say anything, I just want to say if you have an unhealthy relationship with food, if you struggle with any conversation about food, if you're sensitive to talking about food, then don't watch this video because I am not a nutritionist. I am a personal trainer and I don't want to say something that's going to hurt you because that is not my intention. But I've been struggling, okay? I've been struggling with some questions that I get about food. I regularly get people asking me why I don't do meal plans at Koboko Fitness. And I always try to be polite. But my honest truth is one of the perks of being an adult is that nobody gets to tell you what to eat. And diet, okay, I have so many thoughts and I'm going to try to organize what I'm saying in a way that's coherent. But as an adult, one of the joys of being a grown-up is to no longer have somebody saying, eat this, eat that. But there is a whole industry that profits off of female insecurity, off of women thinking that our value lies in how we look. Some people will not watch this video because my makeup is not perfect. Because that's just how society works. Our appearance is our value. That's what we're told as women. And there's this fear of gaining weight, looking fat, having belly fat, having love handles, not being perfect. And it just causes so many mental issues. And this is the main reason this is stressing me out is because I am starting to really fully understand how damaging this is. Because I don't want to sound like I'm talking at anyone, and I hate giving advice, which is so funny considering the work that I do. It's my job to give people fitness advice. But I hate telling people what to do because I feel like everybody is so different. Everybody's body is so unique. Everybody's path is different. What makes you happy is different from what makes me happy. Okay, so when somebody emails me and says, "Kola, give me a meal plan." If I'm going to start doing meal plans at Koboko Fitness, how on earth am I supposed to tell somebody that lives in India what to eat? I love Indian food. I will take down some naan, some curry, some butter curry, some rice, I love that stuff. I will eat it all day. And when I went to India, that's what I did. And I gained so much weight and I have no regrets. No regrets. But it would be so presumptuous for me to make a meal plan and say, everybody in the world watching my video from everywhere in the world, eat what Americans eat or eat what Nigerians eat. Because I don't even know. Okay, let me get to the point. My point, I can't believe I've already been talking for 4 minutes and I'm not editing this video because I said what I said. I was talking to my friend the other day. I told her, I was like, I'm deep in my 80-year-old lady energy because I'm just like, I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. But I just want to say my point that I'm trying to get to is if you're an adult, meaning you're above the age of 18, my best advice is to trust yourself. And some of you would be like, yeah, I trusted myself and myself led me to the pantry to eat Oreos. it's a process. Like some days you're gonna eat the Oreos, and that's okay. You're not a bad person for eating some Oreos. Like, what is life if you can't eat Oreos once in a while? Like, it hurts my soul. Like, it hurts me on a physical level when I hear about people that are afraid to eat, afraid of food, binging and purging. Like I said, if you have a difficult relationship with food, please do not watch this video because I don't want to say anything to hurt you, and I'm not judging you. I'm just I'm 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 saying don't diet. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say this whole video. Don't diet. And what is a diet? A diet. A diet is what I mean, what I, Kola, mean when I talk about diets is when you set a start date and say, on this day, I'm going to drastically change how I normally eat. Let's say you're a person that loves rice like me or bread. And then you say, I am just not going to eat rice and bread starting from Monday. And I'm just going to eat only vegetables and meat until for the next 4 weeks. And then after that, that's the end of the diet. If there's a start date and an end date, don't do it. Don't. Because don't get me wrong, and I've talked about this. I've made a video about this before where I kind of talked about I talked about exercise and nutrition and all that, but I talked about it in like a professional way. It wasn't a video like this. I was like showing the human organ systems and blah, 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 like stuff that I nerd out on, but nobody else gives a sock about. But where was I? I lost my train of thought. My point is, I sound so crazy in this video, and this is why I don't like making these types of videos, because I get so emotional that I feel like I'm not making any sense. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't get me wrong. Yeah, I remember what I was trying to say now. Don't get me wrong. If you start on Monday, you stop eating bread, potatoes, pasta, rice, everything that personally makes me happy. I'm not saying the way I eat is the way to eat or that carbs are the way to eat. I'm just giving those as examples, because those are the foods that typically go out the window first with all these diets. If you do that and you do it for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you will lose weight. Don't get me wrong. It will work. The problem is after the 2 weeks and you go back to eating the bread and the rice and the yams and the potatoes, all of that weight is coming back. And the thing that really makes it hard too is that, like, I feel like when people are dieting, it's extremely difficult to exercise. And so a lot of people, when they're dieting, they're losing weight, but also losing muscle mass. And I think the thing that people always miss is that when muscle mass disappears, that is the thing. That is the golden key to maintaining a healthy weight, which, let me just say this loud and clear. Your weight does not determine your value. It doesn't determine, let me just take that back. My weight does not determine my value. My size does not determine my worth. I bring some awesome stuff to this world that has nothing to do with my weight or my appearance. You can choose to embody that belief with me or not, but I cannot tell you what to believe about yourself, and I don't want to tell you what to do, except to say don't diet, because losing muscle mass as a result of dieting is silly. It doesn't make sense, because most of the calories we burn are burned when we are not exercising. Most of the calories we burn are burned by the presence of organs and muscles in our bodies. And so losing muscle mass is losing the thing that allows us to maintain our weight, shape, strength. My arm is hurting from holding this phone. I hope that I'm not covering the microphone, but I'm just saying, so like dieting to lose weight will work for a week or two, but then it comes at the cost of losing muscle mass, which is the thing that allows us to maintain our weight for 10 years and 20 years. So it's like sacrificing 10 to 20 years of excellent physical health, for lack of a better word. I hate to say health when I'm talking about weight because it's not the same thing. And I know that. Don't come for me, body positive police. But you know what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say. So it's like sacrificing 10 to 20 years of vitality, that's the word I'm looking for, in exchange for 1 to 2 weeks of losing some weight that is going to come right back. It's going to come right back and more. And this is what people mean when they say that their metabolism is damaged. It's that muscle mass loss from dieting too much. And I get it. Like, the pressure is real. Instagram drives me insane. As you can tell, I rarely post on Instagram because I cannot be doing, I can't. I can't. I can't do Instagram. I don't do Instagram very often unless I'm running a challenge. I try, but my God, my point is, don't diet. So I've made this whole video ranting basically about don't diet. So what should you do? Like I said, I don't like to give advice. I don't like to give advice, but if I say don't diet, then I feel like it's my responsibility to then explain, okay, what should you do then? My best advice is to, number one, take the time to know yourself. Or I'm going to do this because I have to be in integrity with myself. I don't like to say, do this, do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I do. I'll tell you what I do. And then you do what you like with that. And maybe I'll also tell you what I've seen other people do. And then you do what you want to do with that information. But what I did when I was trying to lose weight, as you may or may not know, I lost 30 pounds shortly after having my son. And I have managed to not ever gain that weight back. Not to say my weight doesn't fluctuate, but I have not had any reason to go on a second massive weight loss journey after that. And that whole experience was a mind trip, like not fitting into my clothes, crying because my clothes didn't fit and people wanted to, that just, different video. What I did was I looked at how I already liked to eat. I don't keep it a secret. I love a good plate of rice. I love bread. I eat these things. They make me happy. They give me energy. I just looked at what I was eating and I said, how can I make this healthier? So instead of white rice, I started eating brown rice. And then now, instead of just brown rice, I put quinoa in my brown rice. So there are levels to this thing. I looked at it and said, okay, what do I like? I like plantains. If you have African friends or Caribbean friends that are really close to you, they've probably made you some fried plantains. That stuff is good. I was like, okay, this is basically a carb fried in oil. Probably not the best thing for my body or my child. And I mean, no big deal if a child eats plantains. They have plenty of time to fix themselves. But like, I was like, what can I do? Okay, I can bake my plantains. Till this day, I bake my plantains. I do not deep fry anything. I just stopped deep frying my food. What else did I do? I was like, okay, I like to eat vegetables with palm oil in it. And I eat a lot of Nigerian stuff. If you like to eat vegetables with palm oil in it, okay, maybe don't cook the vegetables inside the palm oil for an hour before eating it. Maybe put the palm oil after the vegetables are already cooked. Is this going to taste like heaven? No, it is not. But that's a different rant for a different video, talking about food and taste and how we relate to that. But I'm tired of talking. Let me just say, I'm tired of talking. But my point is, I looked at what I was already eating and I was like, how can I make this healthier? And then I ate that. And also, I think something that a lot of people may not want to say, a lot of people that share my views about not dieting may not want to say that it's okay to sometimes eat less. Because let's be honest, okay, for most people that gain weight, it is because we ate more than our bodies needed. For me, if I gain weight, it is because I ate more than my body needed and I didn't move enough to burn off that energy. So to lose that weight, I basically need to do the opposite. I need to eat a little bit less than my body needs and I need to move enough to burn that excess. And then when I get to where I need to be, I just need to figure out my balance of eating the right amount and moving the right amount. That is literally it. That is all there is to it. it gets complicated when we add in the emotions, the pressure, the social aspect. That's what makes it complicated. The basics are simple. The emotional attachments we have and the emotional pressure we get is what makes it super difficult to implement. So, this is not a eat less, move more video. This is a, if you are starting a new way of eating, a new lifestyle of eating that has a start date and an end date, that is a diet. Don't do diets. Diets cause loss of muscle mass. Diets cause stress, anxiety, fear of food. It's just bad. Like, the 2 week result is not worth the 20 years sacrifice. Like, not that it's not possible to recover from a diet. I just feel like there needs to be somebody out there saying that there's another way, guys. There's a different way of doing this fitness, healthy lifestyle thing. And that is just looking at how you already like to eat, making it healthier, and understanding that this is a thing we do for life. It's not a 1 week thing. It's not a 2 week thing. Oh my God, so many rants are coming out because like I was about to start talking about results. This is another thing. How long did it take to see results? Your whole life. Your whole life. Exercise is not a thing we do for 10 days. Like, and I know people are going to disagree with me on that one. And I would disagree with me on that one 5 years ago because I know where I started from. You know, if you've been watching my channel, you know I started this because I wanted to lose weight. And well, I didn't start this channel because I wanted to lose weight, but I started doing like fitness stuff, exercising. I said fitness stuff. So I exercised because I wanted to lose weight. And then I wanted to get abs. And then I wanted to have a booty. Then I wanted to get rid of my hip dips. Like, I just had all these things. So yeah, hypocrite standing here now and saying that doing this for life. But I'm going to stop this video here because I feel like my point is made. My point is don't diet. Don't diet. Don't do it. Don't start it. It leads nowhere. Instead of dieting, I'm not going to say what I just said the third time because I have a tendency to repeat myself. Somebody has told me that before and I try not to do that, but it's like I need to get my point. I need to get my point across. Anyway, thank you for watching this rant. I may keep this video up. I may take it down after I feel like enough people have seen it, but I just felt like there needed to be a voice of reason out there because a lot of people are just like in this diet culture and so deep in it that I'm like, I can't assume that everybody knows the right thing to do because if everybody knew the right thing to do, we will be doing it. We won't all be like just going straight into the slaughterhouse. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, I'll see you in my next video. I don't know when that will be. I'm going to stop talking. And this part, I think, is where the end screens normally are. So I'm just going to like leave this and just be awkwardly standing here. I feel like I haven't been looking at the lens. I've been looking everywhere else. And I think it's because I feel so uncomfortable about making this video, and it's miraculous that I made it through this video without crying because I get so like, okay, I think that's enough for the end screen. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you in my next video, maybe a workout, maybe not. A lot of people have been asking for workouts, and I don't know why I haven't been posting workouts. Maybe I'm just having lazy energy. Nah, actually, no, I've been working really hard. Have I? Whatever. Bye.